I apologize for what I tried to do. I'm sorry for trying to send you a false invitation.
What?
So, I will send you a proper invitation again. I won't lie to you about the wedding location anymore. So, will you forgive me?
Wait, Maria. What on earth are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about.
I tried to lie to you about the location of our wedding, but Darren found out about it. He got angry and told me to apologize to you right away. That's why I'm apologizing to you.
You were trying to lie about the wedding location? Why?
Of course, because I don't want you to come to our wedding. I thought a false invitation was a great idea. But it really sucks that he found out right before sending it out.
Oh no. Did I do something to make you hate me? Not wanting me to come to the wedding. It makes me so sad to hear you say so.
I hate your very existence, Gabby. I hate stupid high school graduates like you. Since I graduated from a prestigious university and all my guests would be intelligent people, I can't have you come to my wedding.
What?
Unlike you, I'm highly talented. I graduated from a great university, and I have been successful at this age, being promoted at my company. To have a stupid high school graduate like you at my wedding? The mere thought of it makes me sick.
I can't believe you call me stupid just because I didn't go to college.
Darren graduated from the same university as me, so he is a perfect match for me. That's why I decided to marry him. But I never thought his own sister was a high school graduate. I'm really shocked.
I'm sorry I'm not bright like my brother. Unlike Darren, I've always loved sports more than studying. I thought I studied enough up to high school. I decided to work to continue playing sports.
There is no point in just playing sports. Only a handful of people can make a living playing sports. I don't understand why you threw away your education for sports. I will never understand. That's what makes you stupid.
Huh?
I made a false invitation to somehow get you to skip the wedding. But I didn't expect Darren to find out at the last minute. It really sucks. I was so close to fulfilling my plan.
Maria? You contacted me to apologize, right? You reflected on what you did when Darren got mad at you, correct? I don't feel like I'm being apologized at all.
Shut up! I apologized to you at the very beginning. Besides, the false invitation hasn't arrived yet, so it's not much of a problem. So let's dismiss the matter. Don't bring it up again or get mad at me anymore, okay?
Well
then, I have to get going. Please tell Darren that I apologized. I'll send you a real invitation this time.
Did Maria contact you? Did she apologize to you?
Well, technically she did apologize, but I wouldn't want to admit that as an apology.
What happened?
She had a defiant attitude. Although you found out, I didn't receive it, so she thinks it's not a problem.
I'm so sorry. I warned her firmly, but I didn't realize she still wasn't wholeheartedly sorry.
It seems she really hates me. I had a feeling she disliked me, but I never thought the reason was because I was a high school graduate.
Maria struggled to get into university. She failed once and spent some time at a lower ranked school before getting in. That's why she takes extreme pride in graduating from our university. But on the contrary, she tends to make fun of those who she thinks have a less impressive educational background.
She called me stupid.
Really? I'm really sorry, sis. I won't let her say such horrible things to you again. Next time she makes fun of you, I'll tell her I'll break up with her. She should be sorry if I say that much.
Do you really mean to break up with her if that happens? I'm fine, so you don't have to be that harsh.
But I'm not fine with it. Hurting my family over a mere academic background. I've been telling her for a while that she needs to change her values, but she won't listen to me. It's for Maria's sake too.
Oh, so you're saying it harshly for Maria's sake. You're so kind, Darren.
I want her to change thoughts about some things, but at the same time, there are a lot of things about her that I love. Anyways, I'll send you a proper invitation next time. You'll definitely come to the wedding, won't you?
Of course. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Maria. For some reason, nobody is at the wedding venue. Even the staff says there are no weddings scheduled today. Can you tell me what's going on?
What? Gabby, have you mistaken the location? All other guests are already here.
What? But the invitation clearly states that the wedding will be held here.
Did it happen to have a different wedding venue written on it? Oh no! I was so careless. I thought I sent a real invitation, but I guess that also turned out to be a false one.
What?
I really am a careless person. I'm so sorry, Gabby.
Hey, Maria. I hate to say this, but it was intentional, wasn't it? Saying you send the real invitation, you ended up sending a false one. It was definitely on purpose.
Ha ha ha. I'm a genius for coming up with this plan. I didn't expect it to go so smoothly.
What?
That time, when I apologized to you, I intentionally had Darren find out about it. I made him realize that I was preparing a false invitation. Then, I would send another invitation saying, "This is the real invitation." No one would think that the second one was a fake too. A double lie that took you by surprise. I'm really a trickster, aren't I?
Why would you create such an elaborate lie? I can't believe you intentionally made Darren find out and got him to scold you. I don't know what on earth you are trying to do.
It's to make sure you're absent 100%. And it's the only way I can avoid Darren's anger, even with having you skip our wedding.
Huh?
By being exposed once, you nor he wouldn't expect that a false invitation was sent again. So, I figured you'd head to the false location without doubt. And all I have to do is apologize to Darren with tears in my eyes. I'll tell him I was so scared of his rage at that moment that I panicked and made a mistake again. And that there was no way I would intentionally send a fake one again, making him so mad.
What's with that plan?
It's a very smart plan. It's a great plan to get rid of you for sure, and make him feel guilty too. I won't be blamed a bit.
You didn't want me to come that badly. I admire your dedication.
I told you, I hate stupid people. Even if you hurry now, you won't make it to our wedding. It's your brother's big day and you're late? This is why I hate stupid high school graduates with no common sense.
My brother doesn't have a fiancé anymore.
Huh?
Now's the only time you can act so triumphant. You are no longer my brother Darren's fiancé. It's a pity, since you were so close to the once-in-a-lifetime big day. Never would you have thought that you would be pulled down from the position of bride a few minutes before the wedding starts.
Huh? What in the world are you talking about? I'm his fiancé, and I'm the bride who's about to get married. Stop saying crazy things all of a sudden.
Don't you remember what Darren told you? I know that Darren scolded you severely when you made that false invitation card. Didn't he tell you that he would break up with you if you did the same thing again?
What?
That means today's wedding is canceled right now. Since you're going to break up with him, you won't even be his fiancé anymore.
What are you talking about? The wedding is really going to start in a few minutes, and there's no way I'm canceling it now. Besides, Darren won't notice my plan. No matter what he says, I'll just say I made a mistake. There's a difference between a careless mistake and an intentional lie.
I'm not so sure about that. Well then, I'm going home. I hope the wedding goes well.
Gabby, what should I do? The wedding has really been cancelled. Darren is way angrier than I expected. He said, I'm breaking up with you as I declared. I'm explaining to him that it wasn't on purpose, just a careless mistake, but he doesn't believe me at all.
I'm sure he doesn't, because I showed him all the texts you sent me.
What?
I took a screenshot of them and showed him everything. No matter how hard you try to convince him, he'll know that you did it on purpose once he sees that conversation.
That can't be. No way. That's unfair.
Why is it unfair? I don't want to be seen as the insane sister who was absent at her brother's big day. It's only natural for me to take measures to prove my innocence.
Well, that's...
Or did it never occur to your brilliant mind, who has graduated from a prestigious university, that your text could be used as evidence? If so, you really are careless.
Huh?
And don't you dare make fun of my brother. Did you really think he wouldn't notice your nasty scheme? Did you think that he would laugh and forgive you if it was just an unintentional mistake? I'm sorry, but my brother also graduated from the same university as you. He's not like those stupid guys around you.
Well?
He is smart, kind, and very caring. Unlike you, he never boasts of his educational background. He would say, I'm only good at studies, so I admire my sister who is good at sports, and he looked up to me ever since we were little. He is a smart guy who knows that everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. You've offended my brother, and now you're finished.
Oh no.
My brother is pretty stubborn. Once he calls it off, his decision won't be overturned. So, I won't be seeing you anymore, fiancé or not. Okay then, take care.
No. I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna let this be the end of us just because of this. I'm going to make sure we get married today. What shall I do, Gabby? It was no good. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he wouldn't budge. He said the wedding is canceled and he's breaking up with me. We were supposed to register our marriage today, but he canceled the marriage license application.
So, the marriage is officially off the table, and your engagement to Darren has ended. I'm so happy.
Huh? How can you be so happy about such a sad thing? Darren and I will no longer get married.
That's why I'm happy. I can't get along with a sister-in-law who calls me stupid for being a high school graduate. That's why I'm so happy that your engagement is called off.
You don't have to be so mean. Well, I'm sorry I made fun of you, but... I am sorry a little bit, but... He may never get such a smart wife like me again, you know?
Don't worry. You're not a smart wife after all.
Excuse me?
I think it's great that you got into that university, but I've learned that educational background doesn't equate to intelligence or common sense. Maria, you have knowledge, but that's all. Knowledge alone doesn't make you smart. I don't need a stupid, heartless sister-in-law who has a narrow value and couldn't see her action to lead to this. So, there's no problem breaking off the engagement.
Hey, what's with that attitude? You're making fun of me. Even though you didn't have the brains to get into university.
You're not even my brother's fiancé anymore, so I don't care what you say.
What?
And yet, you made fun of me again. If you're not going to be my family, I don't have to hold back anymore either. If you keep making fun of me, I'll fight back. You mad woman, a woman with nothing but a title. Graduating from a prestigious university is just a past glory. Don't cling to your past forever.
You annoy me.
Then don't contact me again. Well then, take care.
No, wait. You can't do that. I'm not annoyed. So don't be mad. Just give me a minute. Please, help me convince Darren.
What? Don't tell me you haven't given up on Darren yet.
There's no way I can give up on him that soon. Darren is the only one for me. He's the only one who accepted me.
What?
Darren was the only one who supported me in going to that university. I've always been bad at everything. I'm not good at sports, and all I had was studying. I set my sights on that university to make everyone else look up to me. I studied from morning till night and sacrificed everything.
By the way, did you meet Darren at the campus open house?
Yes, Darren was so kind. He encouraged me even when I didn't get good marks. When I failed and went to a low-rank college, he supported me to continue to study for my dreams. When I finally got good enough scores and was accepted, he said, "I've been waiting for you."
Darren is such an amazing guy. Anyone would fall in love with a guy like him.
I went out with him right after I went to university, and I tried my best to become a girl worthy of him. I continued to study hard. Then, people around us started praising us as a clever couple. I can't imagine life without Darren.
Then why did you make fun of my sister like that? If you love me, then you should treat my family well too.
What? Is that you, Darren?
If you truly cared about me that much, how can you make fun of my sister like that? You made fun of her for being a high school graduate, calling her stupid and so on.
Well, it's just that when I was in high school, my classmates laughed at me when I told them I was aiming for a famous university. Those classmates were all planning to get a job after graduation, not interested in college. Since then, I have had a very negative impression of high school graduates.
So, you think it's okay to make fun of my sister? You think it's appropriate to look down on all high school graduates?
Well, that's...
I liked how you work hard to achieve your goals, Maria. Even though you failed once, you didn't give up and continued to study hard and got into the university you dreamed of. I was happy like it was my own success. But after entering university, you changed in many ways. You started judging people just based on their academic backgrounds. No matter how many times I warned you, you wouldn't stop. I don't want to see you like that anymore.
I won't do that anymore. I'll change my mind and attitude. I won't judge people by their academic background. I will be a better person. So please, start over with me.
I'm sorry, I can't. I was so disgusted by the text you sent my sister that I can no longer be with you.
Darren?
If you care so much about academic background, find a man from Harvard. I don't think our university is that great anyway. Well then, take care. Be happy with someone smarter and more well-educated than me.
Maria's parents were furious at her and said, "I've never heard of a wedding ceremony being canceled on the day of the wedding. And what have you done to Darren's sister? You may be good at your studies, but you're an awful person." Then, she was kicked out of her parents' house. The wedding cancellation and engagement call-off spread throughout her workplace, so now Maria can't hold her head high anymore. It seems that Maria was judging people based on their academic backgrounds at work as well. They laugh behind her back and say, "It doesn't mean they have common sense, even if they go to a well-known university." I sympathize with her in many ways, but she deserves it all. I hope this will make her reflect on her actions and change her values. By the way, my brother Darren says, "People think graduates of famous universities are all smart and always good at their job, which is always a pressure. Plus, I lost my fiancé. I didn't think my academic background would have negative effects." He laughs jokingly.